Good morning, guys. I wanted to take a little bit of time today and talk about some of the things that I've been seeing in the Summer Wells case. About a month ago, it's like a bomb went off in the community. I can't help but think that explosion is closely linked to the return of Dawn to social media. It feels like to me that it's been an all-consuming frenzy of creators wanting to get in close with Dawn. I understand why some want to interview or talk to him. I myself have a dozen questions I'd love to ask Dawn, not for content, but because of my own interest in Summer's case. I don't begrudge anyone wanting to gain more insight into June 15th. Just yesterday, I was listening as Dolly explained what he experienced speaking with Dawn and Candace, and I genuinely appreciated hearing about that encounter, even if I don't necessarily agree with or support his point of view. Then I listened as the two women who have continually supported any behaviors from him over the past several months fire up a very heated live about him and what they perceived as his support for the Wells. They made a couple of valid points, I'll give them that, but they also spewed a lot of unsubstantiated speculation. Things they deemed to be fact just because someone told it to them without any proof or basis in fact. I also listened as another creator told us tales from a local who has been caught in multiple lies. Even if said creator claims, I trust him because I haven't caught him in one lie yet, then you obviously haven't vetted anything he says. I even took the time to listen to the first part of the Neighbors Live yesterday. Honestly though, that one made me laugh at first. Listening to that lame call to law enforcement just because someone was going to be in an area she previously lived in, remember your ex 125. I think we could all hear his eyes rolling up into the back of his head. But then I got frustrated at the things that I know to be flat out lies that she told that officer. It just reminded me that every single person in and around Summer lies. Big lies, little lies, lies that are difficult to debunk, and lies that are extremely easy to debunk. But so many lies nonetheless, and it just breaks my heart for Summer. Then I finished my night last night watching yet another creator talking about Dawn. I had heard earlier in the day that Betty was coming to Tennessee to interview Dawn and that Molly was going to come with her, but this creator confirmed from Dawn that not only is Betty, the woman who is proud of getting Summer's dad fired from that job site last year, coming to Tennessee, but that she's also talking to and getting information from Lips. You know Lips, the woman who secretly recorded calls with Candace, the one who told a judge that she was holding information no one else had on Summer's case. Oh, you might also remember her as the one who mimicked masturbating a doll on a live with her young child standing next to her. That's not even mentioning all the lies and misinformation she has spread about Summer's case. But come to find out, she is allegedly joining Betty at 1:10 for this interview. It's gonna be great. After all this yesterday, I couldn't sleep. My mind wasn't thinking about, what videos or clips that I could make from all that content. Instead, all I could think about was this frenzy that seems to be surrounding Dawn. The race there seems to be in being the first one to get the fresh new information from him. And I can't help but feel that Summer and her story is getting lost in this new cycle of sensationalism. I'm hopeful that some of these individuals have good intentions, but I'm also rational enough to know that those individuals are few and far between. That several of those who are vying for the front row spot in this circus are doing it for their own personal gain and not with Summer in mind. Summer's case is important to so many of us. We follow it closely, constantly researching it, trying to find any little piece of information that might be beneficial, taking the time to fact check that information and make sure it's accurate before putting it out. However, I've also watched those who are involved in Summer's case only for personal gain or for other nefarious reasons, seeing them take advantage of their kind-hearted subs and fellow creators out in the open and in secrecy. They might have even started out with good intentions, but ended up getting lost in the crazy games, clicks, and alliances on YouTube. I know it's easy to get caught up in the exciting new thing, and right now that seems to be Dawn and what he's doing. I'm not judging. I find myself doing it as well, wanting to know everything he's saying, to see if it matches up or has a connection to some other clue we might already possess. I just want to encourage everyone to remember your motivation, the reason we're a part of this community, that our focus is a missing 6-year-old little girl from Beach Creek who stole all of our hearts.